Hello, I'm Philip Stoughton and I'm at Electronica 2010 in Munich, and I'm joined by Gayle from Flextronics SBS. Gayle, let's start first of all by talking about the difference between Flextronics SBS and Flextronics. Clearly people know the Flextronics name very well as a high volume, almost commodity tier 1 contract manufacturer, but SBS are very different.
Of course, Philip. Well, Flextronics as a brand have been in the marketplace for 40 plus years, and SBS were founded 6-7 years ago with the primary aim to target low volume, high mix customers.
Okay.
So we have a geographical footprint around Europe, Americas and Asia, but we were founded with the aim to build a brand, and that's when I was brought in to really raise brand awareness for SBS.
Okay.
So you're right, we do differentiate ourselves from Flextronics, but we also have to build our brand to differentiate ourselves from the tier 2s, tier 3s and tier 4s within our market.
Okay, well that seems very relevant, particularly where we are today in the German market, and certainly with respect to the equipment that's selling into the German market, it's very much flexibility that's playing there. It's that low volume, high mix, fast changeover, all those kind of things. What does that mean in terms of the way you approach the markets, in terms of not just what you're saying to them and the message you're giving to them, but the customers you choose and the verticals you choose?
Well, of course we have a branding strategy, and we have a marketing plan that we develop every 3 years. And our aim is simply to raise awareness, as I said. And we do that by trying to dominate the marketing mix channels which are open to us. So in terms of messaging, in terms of content, and in terms of the tools that we have available for our target market, we listen very closely to our customers, and we develop those tools with the customers' comments, the customers' messages in mind. So we target very indigenous customers, the local customers, and we have our facilities which are local to our customers and to our end users. So quite simply, we have our local people, our local facilities, our local capabilities within your customer's time zone, language, culture, etc., completely accessible to our customers. And that's what our model is for SBS. It's all about being local to our end user, to our customer, and to build a model around about that, and that is our strategy.
Okay, so you can behave as perhaps a local supplier would, that they know that they can visit as often as they like, and is very much involved in the whole supply chain.
And this is where SBS differentiates itself also, because we are a pretty lean management team, and we're completely accessible.
Okay.
You know, so any customer can pick up the phone and they can reach myself in the marketing department, or they can reach my managers. We're completely accessible. The phone is always on 24/7, and it's that local approach, because I really feel that many of our competitors within the tier 2, tier 3 arena will have the same capabilities. We all have the same SMT lines, etc., etc. But what we have to differentiate ourselves is our people, our SBS people. And you know, within Flextronics and SBS, of course, we employ the best brains in the world. We have the best engineers, the best design teams, etc., etc., within the world, and that's what we can help our customers with. And of course, we're then the gateway to our Flextronics team also.
That's what I was going to say. You've got this very, what appears to be a very friendly, very localized, very customer-centric front end, but at the back end, you've still got this giant that's got the facilities, that's got the support, that's got the finance to be able to deliver on the project, and to be able to transition these smaller customers to the big customers, or the big OEMs that they want to become.
Absolutely, and really that's why SBS was founded, and that's our branding strategy, to be organic, to be local to our customers, to the end users, and of course we are the customer's local gateway to global solutions. And it does work very well with us. We have customers that have, for example, in Germany, the Paderborn facility local to them, and then they may manufacture somewhere else around the world, but they know their account manager, they know the program management, and of course, you know, they're happy to do that, and they have complete traceability and visibility because of that local support, that local arm. Meanwhile, they're manufacturing maybe somewhere
elsewhere, and all the NPI's been done there, and that makes sense. And in terms of the marketing you do, I guess Electronica is your key trade show.
Yeah, I mean, Electronica remains to be the largest trade show in Europe for our industry, and I think as a branding strategy, you know, my first time here was 2008, and I think the investment this year, we can see it. We've invested in our brand this year. We've come back larger and better, and you know, that's obviously what our branding strategy is. Our branding strategy is to grow, is to develop, and we will be placing investment in that. And I think, you know, you can see from here that the other companies are doing so. Other tier 2, tier 3 companies are investing in this show, and this is a key one. But obviously, my aim is just to take advantage of any of the marketing mix elements open to me, and as a brand, that's where I would like to dominate. Yeah,
absolutely, it makes a lot of sense. And in terms of the last couple of days, how's the show performed for you? You've seen existing clients, new clients?
We pre-arrange meetings with existing clients to meet them, because this is always a great networking opportunity, and it's always a great hospitality opportunity. And of course, we've met new customers, we've met new prospects. We always do, as part of our marketing campaign, send out invitations. So this year we actually excelled in the invitations we sent out, and we've seen the returns on that. So it's as simple as that.
Yeah, and it always amuses me. I think a lot of people think we come to these shows and we work for 4 days, and we haven't done much last week, and we're not going to do much next week. This is just a small part of it. There's a huge amount of front end work to get people to come visit. But it all has to be followed up afterwards by the sales team, and your local sales team is the key.
We're very, very strong to make sure we get a return on investment, and we're very strong to make sure we follow up with every lead, every customer, to say thank you for your time, because after all, they've spent time, they've came, they've joined, and you know, all our competitors are here, and they've came and they've spoke to us. So we always follow up with everybody, and we monitor it 3 months, 6 months, 12 months down the line, and we certainly see the benefits of doing that.
Yeah, excellent. Well, Gayle, thanks very much for coming to talk to me. Thanks for explaining the SBS model. Makes a lot of sense.
It's very
unique.
And
I hope we can talk again soon.
Okay,
thank you very much.
Thank you, Phil.
Thanks.